into the microphone because this mask obscures my voice, and make sure that this is reposting and then share. Okie dokie.
Yeah,
you got your pipette ready?
Yeah, wait.
Nicey, nicey. Mushy, mushy, mushy.
Moshi. I'm here.
Nice. Share to a group. Let's do also, fuck it, let's do this one and this one. Super Segoy. Alright, closing Facebook. Good morning, everybody. Please say hello through chat. Yeah, let's not think about the real world right now. Let's focus on lab. That's fucked.
I saw that at 160 last night, and now.
Yep. Okay, cool. Yep. So, first one. Which primer set are we starting with?
This is NA.
NA. All right. So that's set 3.
Yeah.
So you're doing set 3 first.
Yeah.
Set 3. FIP. 178. 178. Let's get this over here.
So 135, 130.
Yep.
133.
Yep.
Yeah. I know how to do maths.
Don't we all?
Cough.
Cough, cough. Oh. Okay. Yeah, maths in a biology lab is definitely not our strong point.
Yep.
So the first thing we've got to do, guys, is mix all these primers together, get them diluted up to the exact concentration of 100 micromolar. Fortunately, we have these pieces of paper here that are going to tell us exactly how much that is.
So the fifth? Yep.
Yep, exactly. I'm just going to adjust this camera so it's more focused on your icebox and what you're doing there. Cool. Nice. Fantastic. Hello. And again, as always, Benj is the one doing the pipetting over here, and I'll be operating the computer. Very important not to touch your keyboard and mouse with your gloves, both for your work and for the sake of your keyboard and mouse and your lab mates. So, I got some gloves if I need them.
Wait, is it 200 something?
Sorry? No. Okay, let's focus on this. First one is 178.
Oh, okay, cool. I only had, I only need 33 of them. I was about 135.
Wait, how much did you say then?
I was about to add 133.
Okay.
Because I thought it was 230.
How much did you just add though?
130. So
100, you added 130.
Yeah, so I only needed 135, so I need to add 33.
43?
43.
Alright, this is, yeah, okay, good. This is why we're going to focus on the pipetting. Hello, Steve, thanks for tuning in. Yep, alright. 43. Great start. Do we have any filtered 1 mil pipette tips at all?
1 mil pipette tips. Yeah, we do.
Why don't we just use those?
Oh, filtered 1 mil, no.
Yeah,
no.
These are filtered.
Oh, they're...
But they're not autoclaved on the
No.
Yeah, let's not risk it.
No.
But yeah, okay, we're going to focus on the maths then. So, that's 178 for one?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Second one, 204.
Okay.
102.
100.
102?
Oh yeah, 102.
Go on.
I'm not used to hopping it. I'm used to doing it like in one big port, one big one, and then one small one.
Steve Rogers says, "Great pipetting, Benj."
Oh, thank you.
Woo! Between the two of us, we'll make no mistakes. I promise.
That's why you gotta have a buddy in science.
Exactly. It's a team sport.
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah.
Where everyone is a winner or just a loser.
Yeah, if anything proves that support staff makes science more efficient, it's Biofoundry. Because we've got to do all our own washing up, we've got to do all of our own autoclaving. Alright.
Do we have our autoclave machine yet?
No, we don't. No, we don't. Now, do you want a flame for this, or are we okay?
Nah, this is primers.
Okay, primers are fine. But once we actually start mixing things up, we're going to want a flame.
Yeah. We're gonna make more ceramics.
Yes, sirree.
Next one?
Yep. Okay, next one is 211. 105 and 106. I'll start highlighting these as we do them as well. Is the image of the screen in the corner of the screen clear enough to be able to read, or is it too low a quality? Huh. Alright, is that the second lot for that one?
Yeah.
Alrighty, so F3 that was?
Yeah.
Cool, F3 done. Next one, B3. Primer B3 is going to be 2 lots of 126. I'll tell you what, we will leave these to the side, these 6 here, and we'll do them while the reaction's running, okay?
Oh yeah.
Because that'll just save us time. We're not going to have anything to do during that time anyway, so I'm going to stick them back in the bag. Pretty small, cannot read. Okay, that's good to know. I think it might be better for us then to just go full screen. Let me know if that caused any problems with the sound or anything, because it does have things a bit different. So let's get rid of that to do, or change it. To do. All right. To do. Mix primer set 3. Mix reaction master mix. Test set primer set 3 against DNA positive control. Mix up primer set 2. Observe endpoint of set 3 reaction. Alright. Should take about an hour and a half all up. Cool. Can maybe make this a different color too. Nice.
Oh, that's why I got confused. I looked at the bottom one. I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense.
What?
No. When I was doing the first one, I looked at.
We're doing the bottom one.
No. I've already done loop F and stuff.
All right. Okay.
Why I got confused on the first on F fit, because I looked at the bottom value, because it's 278. I was like, oh yeah, 135.
Oh, instead of 178. Oh, I see. Yeah. Because okay, I was like, don't use primer set 2 numbers, please. All right. So you've done the next 2.
Yeah. Now
all right.
we lost
278. How much each?
135 for loop B.
Loop B.
Yeah, I've already done B3.
It's more than that. 135 is...
And, yeah...
138.
Yeah,
139. 139, because that's an 8.
So 139 and what?
139 and 139.
Okay. Oh yeah, shit.
Maths!
I'm bringing maths, guys.
Every biologist's worst nightmare. Maths.
You were good at maths, weren't you?
I was passable at maths. I got through 3 unit, but it was my lowest mark. I had a really good teacher.
That's good.
Who's now actually the person who helped approve our NESA course.
Heyo!
Weird small world. Okie dokie. So, now that these are mixed, the next thing is going to be to mix up these quantities of those primers into one master mix tube. Let's see if we can bring this image up onto there. How would I do that?
I need a vortex of these, right?
Yeah. Plus display capture. Display capture. Nah. We'll just have a quick look at this. So, we've mixed up these values here, and now we're going to be mixing up these values here into a single tube. And that is what we call our primer master mix, a 10 times primer master mix. So Benja's just vortexing right now, making sure that the primers are fully dissolved and at the correct concentration. Very, very crucial step. And then we're going to make up this master mix. He's already got a tube for. Did you make up a second tube for the actual master mix?
Sorry, yeah, it's in here.
Okay, sick. No, that's awesome. Well done, dude. Oh yeah. Yeah, vortex that good.
Should be good.
Alright. Yep, one last one. Nice. Oh. Alright.
Cool.
Alright, so now, do you want to start with the water in your master mix tube? Okay, so 140 microliters of water. It's about half of the total volume, a bit more than half the total volume. Always add the water first. Definitely a good advice for any reaction master mix that you're making. Just makes putting things all together a lot easier if there's already liquid there.
Then your buffering agents.
All right.
Then
Do we do flame yet?
No.
Okay. When do we?
This is primer master mix.
So once we actually add the positive control into the tubes, that's when we use the flame. Yeah.
We use the flame when we start making the lamp.
Right. Once the lamp actually comes into play. That's right. Yeah, because we're not worried about contamination falling into the primers and then contaminating the lamp.
You shouldn't get much contamination when you're just mixing up primers.
Yeah, I mean, we did this last time. We didn't have the self reaction, so I think it's promising. All right, cool. You done the water?
Yeah.
All right, primers. First two primers, FIP and BIP. They're still in the correct order across here. FIP and BIP, 40 of each.
40 of each. Okay.
Cool. Nice one. You can switch to a smaller pipette pretty soon. Although you have the tips as a limitation, don't you?
Oh yeah.
The yellow one's going to be your best bet though.
This one.
Those aren't filter tips.
No, these are filter tips.
Are they? Oh,
Yeah.
they are.
Yeah.
Let's do an orange and a yellow as well, just in case I need them.
I think the orange one's the one.
Yeah, this one's good for 40 though, if you wanted to do that. Anyway.
I think you don't have tips for that one.
Yeah.
It's the P50, which is very, very old.
Yeah.
Superseded by all other things now.
Alright, that's the collaborator's PC. Let's see if I can get the... I think I'm going to have to go to my email to actually get out the image of this positive control, but I think I will grab it so we can have a look at it in a sec. IDT.
So for you have BIP and BIP? FIP and
40 of FIP and 40 of BIP. There you are. Gene and NCOV positive control, download. Alright, let's put this file into the lab archives. Yeah. Oh wait, that's day 2. Whoops. Day 3. Cool. Oh, sorry, 40 of each, you done?
Yeah.
Alright, next one. 5 of F3 and B3. So a lot less of this one, 1/8 as much. Let's get this positive control sequence into here. Wait, that's already there. Start upload. And then let's, wait, that's an image. I don't want an image. Hold on. I want a, this'll do. I'll just bring up the... got this main overlay here, and I'll just try and get a display capture happening real quick. Wait. Video capture device. Move. Okay. Plus video capture device. And source.
10 of the next ones?
Yep. Wait, you've done the 5 already?
Yeah.
God damn, you're fast, dude. Settle down. Yes. 10 of the next 2.
Okay, cool.
Good man. Alright. I guess that'll do. It's not particularly clean. Alright. So going back to this here, we've got our sequence. So we're going to copy all this. We might not grab that first bit. Everything down here. Wait. Is this the right one? NCOV N positive control. Alright, Control C. Start. Snap gene. So this is the piece of DNA that we've got here that we're going to be testing today. New DNA file. Circular. Okay. Add 8 features. There we go. Wait, remind me later. NCOV N positive control. Alright, cool. So if we go back here, we go back to lab archives, and we go back to our primers and amplicon, and we download this file, and open this up. We can go here, and we can go primers, import primers, input primers from a snapgene file, gene NA primers, okay. Add 6 primers. Ta-da!
Oh, nice.
So this is the reaction which will hopefully work today. Now, I think I've mentioned this in the description. Okay, sorry, back to this. Are you done?
Yeah, done.
Okay, master mix is mixed. Get those in the freezer. Good man. Oh, we're making progress, fellas. Okay, experiment day 3. Just double checking the theory there. Everything's all good, so we can go back to the main full screen now. Hello. All right. Okie dokie. So, you want to grab the dye and the master mix? And the NCOV N positive control. Although you can maybe leave the positive control for a bit longer.
Where's the positive control?
It's in the same drawer. It looks like a primer.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Cool. I'm not actually sure how much there is there.
Is it in liquid or
It's
is
in,
it
it's in,
dried?
yeah, it's in liquid. 250 microliters at 200,000 copies a microliter. So that's 250 tests before we have to worry about putting it into a bacteria to replicate it. So I
Yeah.
think we're good to just not worry about. Ideally, we don't want to have to replicate our own positive control here. It's gonna just add in extra noise to the entire problem. All right.
Because you have to purify the plasma, and the plasma will have.
Yes.
fuck.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Do you want to get started mixing the master mix, and I'll get started labeling these tubes for you?
Oh yeah, sure.
Cool.
I'm just.
Oh yeah, we're defrosting anyway. All right, the gloves are going on.
This is half of science.
Yep. Half the science is defrosting with your hands, and the other half is using your hands to label things. So, all right.
No.
We're just doing 10 reactions today. So 8, 9, 10.
Oh, we're doing 10 reactions. Yeah.
Yeah, 5 and 5.
So 5 negative control, 5 positive.
5 positive control. And we might go. No, I think we're just going to do the same amount of volume for every single one.
Yeah, we should.
We should.
Maintain
Yeah.
volume.
Cool. So everything's going to be 25 microliters. Tubes 1 through 5. We could try and do it blind. I don't think there's any point. I'm not. We're live, so like no one's going to see. People will see if we try and spoof the results. So there's no point really doing it blind. But I mean, is there any way that we could impact the experiment by knowing the result ahead of time?
I don't know.
I think just by pre-registering our hypothesis that tubes 1 through 5 will be positive and tubes 6 through 10 won't be, is sufficient. I never know when designing an experiment blind is best. I think it's like generally when the experimenter could influence the results.
Yeah.
Yeah, otherwise just pre-registering your hypothesis is just best. Alright. Anyone have any input on that? Exciting, hope it works. Thanks, Kane, so do we. How's that defrost? This pen is shit.
Look at these ones. I think the newer one.
That was a newer one.
Orally?
Yeah.
Rip.
6,
Oh, this one's dried out. That's fine.
7, 8. Right.
It's still so cold, and the
1,
particles of the blood.
2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 9 and 10. So we just try and label there under the lip of the tube as well as on the top of the tube, because it takes about 30 seconds for the top of the tube to rub off, but it almost never rubs off on the side of the tube there. Okay, so any other things you need labelled? I think that's everything, right?
I think that's it.
I'm going to take my gloves back off, but I'm going to save them because PPE.
PPE.
Protect them. There's not much left.
Shouldn't we just get some more extra large gloves from Andrew?
I tried to today.
Is he in today?
Yeah, he's in.
Oh.
I may or may not have stolen these 3 pairs from him because he said wait till I get in. So, Andrew, if you're watching, I'm sorry for stealing 2 pairs of gloves. Look, I'm reusing them and everything. Something I'd never do in any other situation. Okay, are those defrosted? No, of course not. Don't be silly. Why would they defrost that quickly?
And the particular thing I have to wait for them to.
Yeah, it said yeah. Don't worry about the precipitate. Just vortex it. Remember?
Oh yeah.
So once you get down to mostly defrosted, I think you can just give it a sneaky vortex. Tends to break up the last bit. Okay. Okay, gloves. All right. So these are now labelled. You can probably stick these down onto ice if you'd like.
Yeah.
And I'm going to open this up. Let's get back so people can see what's going on. All right.
This is when we need the.
All right. How big do we want to make this chart? Rows 3, columns 2. Okay. Tubes. Sample. 1 through 5. Positive control. 1 UL. 6 through 10. Oh. DH2O. 1 UL. Alright.
Do you have a lighter?
I sure do. You have a gas thing?
Yeah.
Nice.
That thing is about to be empty. It's gonna last like a
Yeah, I was going to say, we may have to...
2 more minutes. Yeah, 2 more minutes and then it's gonna go.
If it's too low, we'll just run it out and I'll go change it.
Yeah.
Give it a light and we'll see. So, obviously, the role of the flame is to create a sterile environment, but it's a portable flame rather than one that we plug into the wall. And as the gas tube starts to run low, it starts to have less of an updraft and therefore less of an ability to maintain a sterile environment. So, that's what Ben's just talking about in terms of being worried there. We're just going to keep an eye on it. If it starts to flicker, we're just going to pause the experiment and go change the canister, which will take about 10 minutes because we have to do it safely. All right. First water, 93.5. 94 will be fine. Let's go back to full screen. Cool. See if we can get further out so people can see it. Don't want me, just keep going. There we go. Nice. Cool. So hopefully you can see the flame just to Ben's left. Potentially stream right, if you will.
Next one?
God damn. Yep, next one. Warm start master mix, 137.5. Do you want to change it first before you open it? Cool. Cool, so the warm start lamp master mix, that's most of the magic of the test. The primers just make the test specific to whatever we're trying to detect, but almost everything that's of value is in this warm start master mix, which Benj is now adding now. This includes things like reverse transcription polymerase, which won't be used today, the BST polymerase, which is a strand displacement polymerase that allows it to work at 65 degrees without having to first heat up to 95. It also has all of the various buffer chemicals required to keep those things stable. Alright, what's next? I think...
the primer mixture, right?
The primer mix, so 27.5 of the primer mix. And then we'll do dye, and then we'll distribute them.
Whoa, that's so little this time.
Of the primer mix?
Primer mix, yeah.
It was about that much last time. You're thinking of the 2 times master mix, I think, in terms of larger volume.
Oh, yeah.
So you just added the 2 times master mix?
Yeah.
Cool. So the next one is the lamp primer mix, 27.5. 28. So this is the master mix we've just made. Good afternoon or evening, I think, Uncle Bill. I'm not sure where it is. And hello, Ugwal. I believe we've just been joined from Georgia and from Nepal, potentially. Hello, thanks for tuning in. All right, so that's the primer master mix in, so it's now specific. All right, let's finish off with the dye. So 5.5 microliters of dye.
Yeah, froze again.
Froze again, lol. Yeah, the dye,
is a different type of buffer, and it's
it freezes at 4 degrees, so
yeah.
That'd probably be DMSO.
Yeah, I think it's DMSO.
Yeah, DMSO.
Yeah, it's DMSO.
It's a classic buffer that just as soon as you put it on ice, it just freezes up. It freezes at a higher temperature than ice does. Water does. Yeah,
Take a bit.
that's all right. Body temperature is plenty for defrosting most things. It'd be weird if there were. I mean. Yeah. Anything you can't defrost with body temperature?
Oh, I don't know. In biochemistry, most of it is always just water.
Almost everything in biochem is somewhere close to biological temperature and pH anyway.
And then ethanol doesn't freeze until something.
Yeah, it's not ethanol. I'm just trying to think of like some kind of salt or something that's like we more often attribute to being a liquid, so we don't really think about it in that way. Anyway, how's that? I think you're good, man. I think you're good. All right, so 5.5. So the fluorescent dye is an intercalating dye. We're ordering a colorimetric kit to accompany this one, and the colorimetric kit's going to have a different dye in it, and that's going to be a lot clearer to the naked eye. This fluorescent dye only shows up under UV light, so it's less useful for just eyeballing the test, we believe, but it will give a much clearer result that's less confused. I believe that with the colorimetric kit we might end up having more positive negatives or more false positives or more false negatives. So something to keep an eye on, but we're hoping today that we'll be able to shine a UV torch or put it onto our UV visualizer just over this way, and we'll be able to see the result. That will of course depend upon this reaction working. And as a reminder, this is a different reaction from what we mixed up on Monday. On Monday we mixed up test 1. Alright. Ben's slightly yellow test. Alright, do you want to start distributing it 24 microliters a test? Alright, there should be about 264 microliters there. Enough for 11 tests. We're making up 10. We always make up a little bit of excess to make sure we don't run out. Which we did on Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah, we made up excess on Monday and we still ran out, which means our pipettes are probably a bit wonky in some way, but that's okay. As long as we keep careful with how much we're measuring, hopefully the tolerance of the pipettes. Oh, you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Pulling lids off tubes is always a interesting experience. Nice to meet you, Alex. Nice, love and learn. Thank you so much. Nice to meet you too, my friend. Always welcome. What if I do this? Yeah. No, that's the only way to do it. Oh, okay. Oh. I feel like I run a marathon just trying to speak through this mask. It's quite intense.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Your medical mask looks easy to breathe through.
No, I just don't like breathing in warm air.
Yes, having to smell your own breath the entire time.
Smelling my own nose.
Ah, love the... Wait a second. Hold on. Aren't we always... Like, unless you get, like, a cold and something changes, aren't we always, like, accustomed to the smell of our own nose?
I think so.
I feel like... Because olfactory sense works by changes. It doesn't work by... measuring what's there the entire time. It's sensitive to changes in air moleculature. So, sorry, I'm going to stop distracting Benj while he does the very important pipetting. And I'm going to grab you a 1 microliter pipette for the next step. The old 1 microliter ethidium bromide and not ethidium bromide pipette. Something you should never do unless you only own 1 pipette.
That does
less than 2 microliters. So we'll put that over there.
Oh, the day we get a P2.
Yeah, man. We're taking all donations of P2 pipettes.
Please.
Please, sir.
Okay, I'm still doing the last 2. Wait,
Cool. Alright. So, Benj is just distributing our master mix between 10 different reaction vessels. That'll give us 10 different reactions. The real value of making up a master mix is that you don't have to worry about the low tolerance of your pipettes. You can mix it all together in one tube and then put them into separate tubes before you add the sample you want to test. This allows you to make things at a lot larger scale, and if this test works, or if test 1 or test 2 ends up working, we're going to have to be making these master mixes at quite a large scale. Although, what's important to note is that mixing everything together and then adding in the primer mix might be something we need to do at the actual site of testing, because having them together for long periods of time might cause them to start degrading or reacting together.
Catch my glove.
Oh yeah, when you get your glove caught in the gap between the tube and the lid.
Yep.
Yeah, and then you're like oh, and then the tube gets stuck and flips around and the liquid comes out. Yeah, it's the worst.
Okay, 1 microliter of what do we need?
All right, 1 microliter of positive control for the first 5. 1 liter of water for the second 5. All right.
First need to defrost this, or is it defrosted already?
It's one of those.
Oh, yeah. Tiny little.
Yeah. So I think you should be okay to just start grabbing it off the top.
It's the most annoying kind of
Yeah.
tube.
Yeah, the kind of tube, the sample tube. The tube they send you stuff in when they're like, we're just going to give you a tiny, tiny, tiny bit.
Tiny.
There should be 250 microliters in there, so you should have, you know...
And I'm always very questionable. Well, how is it 250 microliters this tiny, dude?
Well...
Oh, it's still frozen, yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. It's very hard to defrost those tubes, too.
Yeah, so it's going to take a while.
Do you want to add water to the back 5 tubes?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah, do that. I'll hold the... I can hold the base of this tube in my glove. So.
Yeah, sure. What might be on all the other ones?
Extremely technical glove use here. So the reason we use gloves in experiments like this, but not in other experiments that you'll often see in our lab, is that this is the example of an experiment that is sensitive to RNA, and more specifically to RNases. These are enzymes that appear on your skin, all over your skin. They're made up of RNA, and they actually do break down RNA. Now, Benj, can you help me out on some theory? Are RNases composed entirely of RNA in some cases, or are they a protein?
So ribozymes.
Ribozymes are composed entirely of RNA, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. So ribozymes are composed entirely of RNA. RNases are a protein that breaks down RNA. Okay, good. Sorry, bit of theory questioning there. So ribozyme, that's a weird name actually, isn't it? Because, I mean, a ribosome...
Yeah,
Ribosome makes proteins. A ribozyme is protein free?
Yeah, no protein in a ribosome.
Or is the joke that it's doing the opposite of a ribosome?
If you look at the central dogma, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm at. Yeah. It just seems like a strange choice of word, ribozyme, to use ribo when it's completely protein independent.
Yeah.
What does ribo mean?
Like RNA thing.
In a global forum, it may be wise to specify the state of Georgia, USA, to avoid confusion with the country. You haven't met anyone from Georgia, neither have I. But I do know some interesting facts about Georgia, such as the fact that it was the world centre of phage development, bacteriophage development, for about 40 or 50 years, and continues to host one of the world's only functioning bacteriophage labs. So if you have an antibiotic-resistant bacteria, one of your best options is to go to Georgian, and this is European Georgian, medical facilities at the George Olivia Institute. Fun fact, mostly thanks to the Soviet Union. Man, wait, hold up.
Is it unfrozen now?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how much liquid's actually in there. Oh no, there's plenty.
Funny. It's deceptively not.
Yeah, I don't know why they would use this tube. I guess maybe it's better for when you're trying to get the last little bit.
Oh yeah, I think so.
Wait.
So then you have like a thin.
Oh, that's ice from the ice there. I was like, is this leaking?
No,
That over there. I don't know. Do not need positive control all over my lab. Alright, so you've done the back 5?
Yeah.
Alright, so the first 5 still need to go?
I'm still trying to.
So these 2 as well?
Yeah, I've already done those.
Okay, so it's just the front 5 here.
Yeah.
Cool.
Just trying to get everything down.
Cool. I think it's defrosted now, my dude. I think it's time. Edits has timed out. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
God damn it, lab archives.
That's okay. I guess they just don't want people walking in and editing your docs, but...
That's true.
Alright. Very carefully taking off the lids. Good man. Flame's doing well, to be honest. I thought it was going to run out by now.
Yeah. Me too. I was like, oh, it's still going.
Okie dokie. 1 microliter of positive control. I'm going to go start up the thermal cycler behind us, guys.
Oh, it's definitely still frozen.
Is it?
Yeah. Definitely.
Right. See if you can get any liquid out of there.
Yeah, I can. But
Cool. All right.
the concentration maybe not the.
Right. I don't find that's a problem with plasma defrosting.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Because I know that's a problem with antibiotic. You have to make
Yeah,
sure.
no, it's definitely a problem with antibiotic, but plasma doesn't tend to precipitate once it gets frozen.
Ah.
I could be wrong. It actually could be a major issue and I've never noticed it, but,
Yeah, I'll just do one of them. I'm gonna
do one of them and then, yeah, just keep defrosting. Keep defrosting.
Yeah, one's gonna be the one with the just ice.
Sweet.
Wait, there's a state of Georgia in the U.S.?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Wait, you didn't know that?
No, I didn't.
Dude,
know
they're like got the beautiful peach as their symbol. That looks kind of like a bum. I think that's the joke about Georgia. Yeah. I don't know. There's just kind of there's always a weird cleavage in Georgian peaches. I'm not sure what's going on with this, but it's still I think it's a beautiful place to be. I've just never been lucky enough to get to go into inland America, and I probably won't be now for a while. Jesus.
Look at that. Oh fuck.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. Does not look good. Yes, that's Georgia, just above Florida.
Okay.
Yeah. Man, I hope they start doing the regional mapping here in Australia soon, because it's really not particularly useful looking at this map now. You'd think that it was just in the cities.
Well,
Yeah.
most of the populations in the cities.
Okay, yeah. Different from America, 98% of Australia's population is on the coast. But I mean, like, we can at least see where it is on the coast, you know? Rather than just, like, Sydney. Anyway.
Oh, there we go. It's defrost, I think.
Nice. Oh yeah, did you know that the highest infection rate in Australia is females in their 20s?
What?
Yep. Oh! Yay!
Oh yeah, we got it now.
But wait, I think this is the antibody test, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, finger prick tests. Guys, there's a drop bear in the house! Cover your fucking heads! Oh, drop bear! Drop bear! Long time no see, hello! Welcome to a new stream where we all wear masks. So, this is going to be very, very interesting to see whether or not these... I think that antibody tests are going to be absolutely critical to controlling the disease. But it's going to be very, very interesting to see if the ones that come out of China work. And it's because of this. Oh, lordy. So, let's enjoy some data for a moment here, guys. These are all the currently mapped mutations in the coronavirus genome. And I swear to God, there are more than yesterday.
Yeah, there are more. They updated it.
They updated it. Holy me, how many are there now?
It used to be from February, now it's 27th of March.
27th of March. Okay. Let's see if we can get a bit of a... get some numbers on this. So we can see the disease spreading around the world here. Let me see if I can get this up here. Computer's struggling to show it. Hold on. Pause. Reset zoom. Let me show you that there. So the different colors represent different major strains. And you can see that we've got this blue one here in Australia, the red one across here in America. So America's really got its own thing going on now. And the mutations in America, I believe, we can have a look at where they are. How can we do this? Color by country, yeah. Actually, yeah, color by genotype. That'll be fun.
IE still useless.
Is it?
That's what the guy said.
What's still useless? IE still useless. The best local stuff for Australia. Let's have a look at this. Oh yeah. I think this is actually an extension of this tool because it's ACRGIS. Oh wow, dude, that's actually way better for Australia. I'm gonna bookmark this. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's still not regional though, is it? It's just got a bit more visualized information in terms of showing you the deaths. Okay, Benj, you done?
I'm just putting everything.
Benj is ready for us to start the test, guys. It's going in the thermocycler. All right. Exit 1. Start. There you go.
Just trying to get everything at the bottom. There's some little droplets on the sides.
Cool. Good man. Sorry, I was going to go for
They don't match well because it's.
yeah, because of the damn words. Alright. Guys! Naomi. Alright guys, that's going to be 30 minutes for us to know the result of this reaction. So thank you very much for tuning in. We're going to go take a quick break, get a breather, have a coffee. Please do the same. Probably back in about 15 minutes. We'll mix up these primers that are left over. And then we'll find out the result about test number 3. And as a reminder, today's result really doesn't have much bearing on test 1 from Monday. And still keep an eye out for the results from that on our Facebook, because those will come out, we're hoping, either tonight or tomorrow. So, yeah, remember, this is test 3, not test 1. Alright, cool. We're going to go on the BRB image. Oh wait. Why would our cameras stop working? What the hell? Alright.
Everyone's camera's gone AWOL.
It has gone AWOL. Oh wait, no it hasn't. I've just got too many goddamn old overlays here. Hello everybody! We now have 20 minutes remaining on the reaction, so in the meantime, Benj is going to mix up the remaining primers.
Oh yeah,
So these primers are for primer set 2. We do not have any real way to test these yet. We're working on a way to be able to test them. Also, anyone who's really excited about us appearing to flatten the curve, try and help me find the testing denominator. Because, okay. Do we have a testing over time denominator? That's a global map. Yeah, if we could get tests over time. Maps, data and resources, Australia, COVID-19. Let's see if we can find the data source of this.
Damn, put these back.
Current cases, deaths and tests by state. I like that.
17 hours ago.
Yeah, good. What are you grabbing over there? Oh, you're just grabbing, Okay, cool. Good man. Yeah, common mistake is to leave things on ice. Was there any... There's some leftover master mix here,
Yeah.
I guess we leave this in the fridge over the weekend and see if it self-reacts.
Yeah.
Or, actually, let's leave it on the bench.
Oh, yeah.
Let's leave it on the bench. Alright, guys. This little tube has our leftover master mix. I'm gonna bring this camera back in here. So, we're gonna leave this on the bench over the weekend and see if it changes colour. Which sort of just will let us know if the reaction is proceeding slowly over time, even when we don't want it to. Has no positive sample in there, so hopefully, you know, when we come back next week, it'll still be negative. But I'll put a little label on this now, so I can remember that. So I don't come in and go, why is there a tube here?
Oh, good syringe filters now.
Yay! We have syringe filters right at the time when we no longer need syringe filters. Nah, like that'll be good to have. Plus, I can probably give some back to Steve and Sami because they've lent me them so many over time. Master mix, no template. Master mix, no template. Set 3. What's the date today? 1st of the 4th?
1st. So, 1st of April.
1st day of April. April Fools!
Yeah.
Hey!
No April Fools today.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah, it's a bit of a... Whew, April Fool's Corona was just a joke, guys! It was all a joke. It was never real.
Global joke. All set up by the deep state.
Yeah, new world order. Everyone get your 5G chips.
Insert them in the base of your skull.
Yep.
Please.
Oh god. Every time I look at the YouTube comments on any coronavirus video, I'm just like, oh dear, this species.
Yeah.
We are not prepared for anything like this.
Because I have rights.
So I'm not gonna let the government give me my lead just because they say there's a virus. Yeah, the
What,
lead.
really?
No, I saw that. That was this morning.
My lead dosage.
Yeah, no, like I'm not letting the government dose me up with lead just because we've got a virus. That was what I read. So like, even if we do develop a fantastic vaccine, which is looking less and less likely day by day, I just am not convinced we're going to be able to globally distribute it. I'm not sure we even have the economic system prepared to be able to fund such an endeavor.
Hey, where's the original thing base that I had?
Wait, the red thing?
The white one. The white waifu.
I think you took it. I don't know. I have no clue. Did you put it back in the slot? Did you? Well, let's just grab another one. It's okay. I mean, yeah. It's not the end of the world.
Yeah, why give it?
There's so many mushrooms.
So many mushrooms.
Yeah.
I'll find one here.
Nice. Oh yeah, cool. Not that there. Just leave that. Just leave that. Cool. Over the weekend, it's only Wednesday. Yeah, but I mean, like, you know, give it a week to see if it does anything. So I mean, like, yeah, 5 to 6 days. Well, by the time 5 to 6 days have gone, if it hasn't done anything, then we can assume that it's not going to do anything. Yeah, I think someone jumped the gun on calling it flattening out. Wishful thinking much? Yeah. That's why I kind of want to get this testing denominators. Let's see if we can find this out.
Timer thing.
Okay, what's going on?
I did.
Here it is. There you go.
Okay, go.
I was like, someone has snapped into the lab during that 5 minutes we were outside the lab and stolen everything. But no, we're okay. Chart, map visualization, historical cases, 1st of April. Data. Else cases, test cases. ACT test, New South Wales tests. Give me tests over time. Wait, these are tests over time. Huh. Second... Oh, but it only goes down to the 3rd of the 2nd. Whereas... Need some more dates. Showing 1 to 10 of 65. How can we... Filter columns using... Okay. Date. This field cannot be filtered. God damn it. Okay. API Explorer. Try it out. Okay. New South Wales tests. ACT tests. This appears to be cumulative. Number of...
Apparently the Australian government was touting they've been having the highest...
Total tests. Yeah, so...
Tests.
Yeah.
But apparently they're running out of kits.
Yeah, that is the major challenge, and we're also buying kits that don't work occasionally.
Oh really? Oh god.
Like everyone is, but I think a lot of the ones that aren't working are antibody-related kits. Might be a silly question, but is a vaccine looking less and less likely due to the mutation rate? No, there are no silly questions, and you are spot on. Too many mutations, and your immune system is not going to be able to respond. Vaccines are a tool for training your immune system. They don't actually do the job of preventing the disease, they just teach your immune system to do the job. So if this disease is capable of subverting your immune system as... Well, so we don't know yet. That's the simple answer. But if these reinfections continue to occur, specifically between people who have got a different coloured strain, then you're absolutely going to end up not having a vaccine working. So please don't lose all hope because of that. I honestly still have hope that we're going to develop some kind of antiviral therapy that's going to allow us to both... okay, sorry.
I think antivirals are not going to be... It's going to be a vaccine, but it's going to take a while It's going to take a while before we can essentially get a majority of the variants of the coronavirus right now. Build a modeling system which can model evolution or something, and then from that we can probably make a vaccine from. We can make a vaccine that has several different types of the strains, and then a multi-subunit vaccine, and then that should be able to cover most of the coronaviruses that are. Yeah.
That's the hope. That's the hope. If there are enough regions of the virus that are stable enough for us to sort of target them as an area of interest, or get the immune system to target them, then it's all right. But if the vaccine's capable of changing its skin and being hard for the immune system to detect because the antigen keeps changing, then it's going to be difficult. great thing you'll find about Biofoundry is we will definitely not always agree on things. I think that an antiviral therapy, unlike bench, will be the answer. And I'm hoping that it will come through some kind of computational molecule design through folders.
Oh yeah.
So I think that if you have spare computational power, try and contribute it towards the Fold project. We haven't implemented a therapy like this before, so it's definitely reaching to say that it would work. All right, sorry, one sec, guys. So how much are you adding now, Benj?
It's 160. So it's 161. So I'm adding 131.
131. Cool. 131, then 130.
God damn bubbles.
Nothing worse.
Those are the worst things. Especially when you're pipetting glycerol.
Alright, so just double check that's FIP?
Yeah, FIP.
FIP of ORF1A?
Yeah.
Awesome! Japan has an effective broad treatment drug called Avigen. Alright. You have caught my interest, Kane. Avigen. Is that the name of the company?
Looks like... What does it target, though?
There is no specific medicine to prevent coronavirus. Is it Avigan? Avigan?
Or is it...
Fact check. Has Japan found a vaccine? What is... Okay, seriously, Google. Just give me an answer on what Avigen is, please.
Looks like a company to me.
It does look like a company to me. Japanese flu drug clearly effective. Wait, what the fuck?
Support the Guardian.
Yeah,
No.
No, thank you. Okay.
It's a flu drug, okay.
It's a flu drug. Oh, okay, so...
Avapapir. So it's a neuraminidase inhibitor.
Alright, hold on. Go away! No! Alright, sorry, let's focus on your next one.
Yeah, so,
295.
295.
So
180...
140...
140... Oh, got it wrong.
145, 146, 147 each. 147? Yeah, that's perfect. 2 lots of 147. So back to antivirus. Fujifilm Toyama Chemical. That's I'm now more confused. What do you mean? Okay. I'm gonna keep following up on Avigan since I'm not sure what you mean. So yeah. Where was that thing you were saying before? Is not a vaccine for COVID-19. It's a well-known flu drug. It's been used for decades. Helps with common flu. Has exponential potential when it comes to treating coronavirus. Cannot eradicate. Can help curb the symptoms. 91% of the positive coronaviruses showed improvement in lung condition. Okay. So...
It's an anti-flu drug, yeah.
Yeah, so it's guys, be very careful. This is sort of... It's sketchy in terms of whether or not it's actually going to be useful.
So look at flu drugs and you'll see.
Yeah, this might be a very promising lead. Okay, so Fujifilm Toyama Chemical is the company. Works by preventing certain viruses from replicating. Okay, cool.
Yeah, because it's Favipiravir. It's a I think it's
where are you reading that?
It's an Favipiravir.
Favipiravir, yeah.
It's a neuraminidase inhibitor.
Neuraminidase.
Neuraminidase. Neuraminidase is one of the ligands that allows the.
How do you spell it?
Neuraminidase. Neuraminidase. Yeah, it's a neuraminidase inhibitor. Yeah.
I still don't know what you mean, but I'm gonna find it out.
Neuraminidase is one of the stock proteins from the thing that allows it to attach to cell via sialic acid.
I'm gonna get a diagram. What's the next pipetting thing? I think I know what you're talking about, but I'm having trouble visualizing it. F3. 257.
257.
So you did 2 lots into that one?
Yeah.
257, 125, 128? 128, 129, 128. 2 lots of 128. Or 1 lot of 128, 1 lot of 129. Cool. I'll highlight this. 128 and 129. Alright, can we make biosimilars? Okay, first of all, I wouldn't bother making a biosimilar until we see it actually working. And also, I think that it might be better off to try and moderate it a bit to make it work better on Corona if possible. But let's see. Neuraminidase inhibitor. Let's find out how that works. Where did you learn this?
I did virology.
Oh, I wish I did virology. I feel like I'd be so much more prepared right now. Good work, dude. Alright, what is a neuraminidase, and why is it good to inhibit it?
It's a cell entry.
It's an enzyme present in many pathogenic microorganisms which catalyzes the breakdown of glycosidases containing neuraminic acid. They are enzymes that cleave the glycosidic linkages of neuraminic acids. Okay, so it's a protein cutter.
Yeah, but it allows the entry for the cell.
So it's like a protein cutter. Does that mean it's like trying to find parts of the cell membrane that actually are made up of protein, and then cut into those?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so dirty. All right, let's even get an image for you guys on the stream.
Very specific.
And overlay here. So, yeah. Basically, neuraminidase appears to be an enzyme that's used for cutting into cells, as what I've learned from Benj.
Yeah, there we go.
Ah, okay. So this is the neuraminidase here in the tail, or
that's like tail. It's the head part.
The head part is the neuraminidase. So it's sort of like it's more like a mechanism for driving proteins into something, is it? Like kind of like the mechanism of a drill.
No. It's like a receptor. You can look at the diagram there.
This one here.
Yeah, because that's the flu. That's what it's showing.
Oh wait. So it's actually in the budding process.
Oh, it's part of the sorry.
Oh.
When it gets into the cell and then once it's about to remove itself, but through budding, it cleaves itself off via. So
that wouldn't work on lysic cells. It would only work on budding viruses, like viruses that actually bud off stuff, right? Like viruses that lyse their host instead.
I think most viruses do that.
Do they? Okay, because I'm used to phages. Yeah.
Yeah, phages will
phages will lyse, but these will actually use this to. Dude, I am learning stuff. Okay. Fourth primer tube.
Yeah, B3.
B3. 334. You got both of them in there? I should have been watching you, I'm sorry.
Yeah, B3.
But no, to this last one, you did 2 lots of this?
Yeah,
cool. Alright. So I'll highlight this. Alright, half of 334. 165, 167. 167.
Oh, yeah.
2 lots of 167. How are we doing on the reaction? Oh, guys, 35 seconds left.
Oh, shit.
Oh, crap. Okay, so the first thing we'll do is we'll turn off the lights and have a look at it under the UV light, and then we'll have a look at it in the visualizer. And we'll get some gloves on. My heart is beating very fast. Again, guys, this is test 3. It's different from test 1 and different from test 2. This will only tell us things about test 3, and it won't tell us if test 3 works completely. It'll just tell us if test 3 works on positive controlled DNA.
Yeah.
That's the sound of the refrigerator starting up. Sorry, the refrigeration unit in the thermal cycler, so it's done now. It is now cooling down to 4 degrees. How you doing there, dude?
Yeah, I'm at B3's done.
Alright. B3 is done. Next one is 217, so 100 and 105, 108?
Yeah.
108. Okay. Well, there is no clear change in between them.
Like the one. Yeah, they look pretty much the same. So let's see if they show anything unique.
Alright.
You get black background?
We need a black background.
Maybe your...
Actually, I don't think I see anything. But let's try it under a different UV.
Oh yeah, that thing.
Alright,
I'll get away from there then.
yes please.
Oh god.
The other thing is that you do want to have probably have this light filter here as well. Sorry guys, we'll try and give it a bit more view. What's going on here? So that's not clear, but that may not be the right UV wavelength. So let's try this here. Sunglasses on. This is on. And stay away. Ah, okay. Yeah, I think they might all be positive.
All be positive?
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say. I don't really know what a positive's gonna look like yet. All right. Can you turn the light back on?
What a positive look like is kind of...
Yeah. I'm not sure. I don't know. Alright guys. Can we test it in a fluorometer? That's the next call. Like a qubit. That's what I'm hoping to do next door, but I'm gonna have to ask for permission. So let's have a look here. Let's have a look at what we're meant to do here for the visualization step. UV light. Lamp. Lamp, hot start, NEB. Alright, do you want the next thing to mix with?
Yeah.
Okay, so next amount to mix is, what, are you up to B3 still, or are you done B3?
B3, I'm done B3.
217, so 105, 108. Alright. Okay, clear question. Would it be possible that a key to the vaccine immunity lies in the babies currently in utero being exposed to the virus? Thinking along the lines of generational recognition, elimination. 20 to 40 minutes, consider running the reaction for another 20 minutes. Yeah, we probably will end up doing that. I think I'll put it in the, put it back in there for another 65.
Yeah, put it for another hour.
Another half hour.
Remember what the scientists at the external lab said.
Put that back at 65 for a bit longer. Now, visualization. Lamp, hot start. So, in terms of babies providing us with some kind of immunity, the majority of immunity that a baby gets is actually from mum. So, and transferred across the umbilical cord. Yeah, through the placenta.
The weirdest organ known to mankind.
Very strange organ. Alright, we want to start lamp kit RNA and DNA.
So weird.
Tools and resources, protocols.
Okay, let's see the last one.
Sorry?
Last volume.
Last volume, sorry. God damn it. Last volume. 291.
Okay.
So 150, 146, 145.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Warm start lamp kit. How do I confirm a positive result? As such, the amplicon will produce a unique melting temperature can confirm application of the correct target using RT fluorescence, or a melted duration curve can be included in the incubation. See the troubleshooting section. How do I use the fluorescent dye? How fast should I expect a result? Generally, will achieve positive results between 5 and 30 minutes. 0.5, and then the CyberFam channel of real-time thermometers can be used to read the dye. Can I please eyeball it though? This is what I'm concerned about, is eyeballing it might be worth going. In standard primers that match the positive control and just do a normal PCR to verify the positive control is good. We could probably do that with one of the primer sets that we have. The PC should be good though, because it is just fresh. How can I see the products of a lamp reaction? Yeah, we have to run a gel. Present dye. And incubation in a real-time thermometer. Real-time turbidity can be used to measure reaction progress. Endpoint analysis can be examined by various methods. Agarose electrolysis, addition of indicators like calcin, or... Oh, so you actually have to add an indicator. Endpoint method requiring opening of the reaction vessel. Yep. Use of our pH lamp master mix, which is a clear and robust colorimetric pH indicator. So yeah, it's not going to be eyeballed easily, and it might not be able to be seen at all with this kit, even with the UV light. So,
Okay, I'm putting it.
because of its inhibitory effects on DNA polymerization, Cyber Green 1 is mainly used in LAMP for endpoint detection by adding it to the reaction mixture after the amplification, or by depositing the dye into the lid of the reaction vessel. Eva Green is more applicable for a reaction in real time because it doesn't affect polymerization. 65 degrees for 60 minutes. All reactions were covered with mineral oil, turbidity, and HNB assays in visible light only.
Oh, yeah, let's just
What's
do it
that?
for
That's B. Yeah, do it for an hour. That should give us a better thing. Let's see. UV light at 312 nanometer. C. Okay. So those actually look really sick. What's D? Berberine invisible light and E UV light at 312 nanometer. So D is really clear, isn't it? What the hell is berberine?
Let's check it out.
Well, that's E. Maybe it's D. UV light. Calcine, manganese, invisible light, and ultraviolet light. So calcine and manganese. What's that? Calcine. Calcine dye detection method of the lamp product. What's the dye we've got in our one? So those primers are in the fridge now. Excellent. How do I use the fluorescent dye? Why won't you say the type of dye that it is?
Because it's proprietary.
Proprietary. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da.
Proprietary.
Right. Using a fluorescent indicator, e.g. Oh wait, hold on. E.g. ethidium bromide.
Hey yo.
Could we, if we added a bit of ETBR to it
At the end?
at the end?
Yeah, sure, let's go.
And then heat it to. Do we need to heat it?
Oh yeah, heat it up to.
Let's see. ETBR addition to lamp reaction.
Or do we edit now? No, not now. We have to edit then.
Yeah, add at the end of 60. So what do these guys do here? The evaluation of turbidity is more difficult with the naked eye because there is little contrast to the turbid solution relative to the background. Okay, so turbidity could be there, but it's hard to see. Thus, turbidity as a method to evaluate LAMP is not as simple as color-based assays. Cool. After incubation, 65 to 60 minutes with serial diluted, all reactions were covered in mineral oil. Yep. Let's just see if we got ETBR here. Nope. What about gel green? Nope. So, there is a lot of cyber, but I don't own any cyber.
Well, ETBR is better than cyber.
Okay, so
In my humble opinion.
addition of ETBR to visualize liquid DNA. Visualizing DNA. I mean, we could also try and add a bit to a gel and have a look at it on a gel.
Hey.
I feel like a gel will give us probably the best results in terms of actually looking at stuff.
That's true, yeah.
Margaret, let's do it. We're gonna add half to a gel and add ETBR to the other half after this 30 minutes is done.
Other half, what do you mean?
The remaining stuff, so we can look at it in the liquid.
Oh, yeah.
So add 10 microliters per well to the gel.
Yeah.
We'll put ETBR in the gel,
Yeah.
and then we'll also then add ETBR
To the well or to the gel?
to the gel.
Okay.
Not to the well. We don't need additive. It'll intercalate. Okay. Do you want to start laying out the agros? And I.
Dude, take it down to Allison Todd at SpeedX.
They will have everything you're looking for. Don't look at this on a gel. Why not? Why don't you think we should look at it on a gel? I'm also not sure that anyone's down at SpeedX. I think they're closed up.
Yeah. I think that's
If you put it on a gel, it's going to be a mess. But aren't we going to be seeing a mess in well 1? It should look like this, right? Like this.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it'll look like a mess in the wells that where there's been amplification, but no template control should be blank. Is the idea?
Should be fine.
So, how can you what temp does it's gonna yeah. But if it's a big smear and there's no big smear in the NTC, then we're really happy, right?
Yeah.
Because all we want is a big smear.
That's fine.
We can even run it hot and do it fast. What temp does ETBR intercalate? One sec. Add ETBR directly to DNA.
Are you sure SpeedX aren't open? I think they're closed, dude.
Yeah, I think almost everyone's closed, man. Especially, I don't want to go. If I was infected and I got Alice and Todd infected, then I've just basically ruined Australia's chances of developing a solution. Which is crucial.
They're working on a COVID test, really?
I'll go down and check. I think we're going to run a gel regardless, dude, just to have a look. I'll go down and have a look, though, and see if she's there.
Alright.
Alright, we can put this on the thing because it's leaking right now.
Rip.
And then we'll look at the remaining tubes with some like 1 microliter of the ETBR in there.
Yeah.
Is that too much?
1 microliter?
Yeah, of ETBR per
I
tube.
think 1 microliter is fine.
I don't want to have like too much background though.
Yes. He just said yes.
It's too much or too little? Alright.
What is in the concentration of ETBR we have? Yeah, just check with
I think it's like 3,300 times or something.
Okay, that's very concentrated.
If you need any equipment, just check with Sally too. Yeah, thanks, man. I have access to a qubit next door, so we can also try and check stuff there. I'll go and ask a question about that, but I'll go check at SpeedX too. But first, agros for you, and a pineapple flask for you, and TAE's over there.
Yeah, hold on.
Cool, sweet dude.
I know what to do.
You know what to do. I'll leave you to that. I'll go check with SpeedX, and we're back soon. Oh, okay. So 30 more minutes. It's got 18 minutes to go.
others are gone. Oh yeah, I can't use this one. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's 0.7. Yeah, no, I'll cut this one. Oh. Just realized we don't have our scales.
No luck.
No one there?
Yeah, sorry guys. Not going to be able to test against the fluorometer today, but we will hopefully still be able to check 2 other things. So, how much longer on this reaction now?
So are they there or not?
No, there's some interns there, but no one can give us
Okay,
permission.
yeah, no, definitely not.
Just got the lights on, that's about it. Okay. So, I'll start setting up the gel for you.
Oh yeah. Maybe we should change out the TAE.
Yeah, that's going to need to change that.
Do I need a mask?
Sorry?
Can I just grab the phrase?
Yeah, man. How you doing? We are live on stream, by the way, so...
Hey guys.
Oh no.
Just getting some gas happening downstairs.
No worries at all.
Enjoy. Good luck with all the
Thanks, man.
progress today.
Well, we'll see if we get any progress. None so far.
Yeah. Alright.
Catch you, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. So this is a little gel chamber for holding the gel. Let me know if the volume's not working for you guys.
Hint, use the scotch tape.
But I like this tape. Scotch tape still leaks on me like half the time.
Really?
Yeah. I think I'm just doing it wrong.
And have access to water, it's gonna have to go on the bench.
Yeah. Well, you can go downstairs together and change over the water at the same time as you pull that down. If you'd like.
Water? What?
I have to go and wash this out downstairs, so...
Oh, yeah. Oh, better remove my gloves and my wet lab coat.
I think
Can't have your lab coat
Oh,
outside.
yeah. Yeah, leave the lab coat. Keep your gloves if you can. Hey, Alvina.
Hi, how are you?
Good, thank you. I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any chance that we could use your qubit to quantify some samples?
Which side
The nanodrop?
Yeah.
Could we quantify some samples? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Thank you so
You
much.
come
Okay, cool. We'll just be 10 minutes, okay?
Yeah, that's alright.
Just gotta finish the reaction. Thank you so much.
No worries.
Thanks. Yes. With the cube and action.
Okay, guys, we're gonna get to quantify as well, so that's really, really good. It's gonna give us some good data. God bless Alvina. Okay. Gel tray's ready. Let's take this downstairs. Okay. Back soon.
So Athenian bromide is same as with everyone. It's like it's 1 micromole for every
10. So put 7 in.
yes. You mean
So-
6
So I should probably dilute it 10 times or something like that.
for which one?
But when we actually add it to the samples later on.
Oh yeah. Make it short.
Alright, but yeah, the actual dye is here. That's BTVR. Cool. And 50 times, 1 times. So.
What's the concentration of our ETBR?
It's like 30.
It's like what?
It comes as 10,000 times, and I think it's diluted to.
Like 1/3.
I don't know, dude. It's probably written somewhere. Just add between 5 to 7.
Yeah, I know.
Cool. Whatever the standard is that gives us that to work, that was what I did.
Okay. Wow, we dropped things at the same time.
Spaghetti. Spaghetti coming out of the pockets, spaghetti everywhere.
Forget. I remember when the meme was spaghetti meme.
Somebody touching my spaghetti.
Yeah. Or pepperino.
Simpler times.
Simpler
Back
time.
when memes weren't all about coronavirus.
Or being quarantined.
Cool. Are you going to save the world? Asks Hammerhead. No.
No.
We will try and help the world, but saving the world is well beyond us. You're going to need some kind of divine being for that. Maybe we can make one.
Well, yeah, an AI is a
Yeah, just like a super intelligent AI. That might be able to save the world, but we definitely won't.
That's a god right there.
Yeah. Why believe in Sky Daddy when you can believe in Computer Daddy?
Yeah.
Who you can actually see and recode.
Yeah.
Although, actually,
You can see its brain.
yeah, I was going to say, like, thinking about Earworm and that thing, maybe you can't recode it.
You can look at its code, but
Maybe
then
you can recode you.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a smart enough AI would be able to make sure that we like it without it having to change itself.
Yeah.
Alright. 2 minutes 30 left on the second 30-minute reaction, guys. Anything to save lives. Thank you, sir. Well, just remember, like, even if we fail, scientists all over the world are trying different things, and through everyone's failures all combined, someone will succeed. And that success will be the science. Without the failures, you have nowhere to learn from no mistakes to learn from. You're good there?
Yeah, just trying to make sure that it doesn't record in.
So this is why, even if we fail today, we won't be disappointed. We're going to be glad, because we've done our part. As long as we controlled our variables correctly, which is... Sadly, it's a virus. There's no cure, just a prevention. That's, yeah. No, you're more or less right. We have vaccines, which are hopefully going to be able to give us the power to prevent it, hopefully, if we can develop one. But right now, antiviral therapies are very, very far from working. Although I think we're too used to cures in general. Like, we're too used to antibiotics actually functioning. We're too used to being able to just
instant things that work
Yeah.
immediately.
A little slight reminder that diseases used to plague humanity for its entire existence, and it's only the recent times that have been different. It's not bad. Hey, if I'm blanking my samples, this is going to be perfect, right?
Yes.
Cool. Sweet. So, yes, antibiotics can cure it, unless you get methicillin-resistant strep, which is absolutely becoming more and more of a thing.
Or MRSA.
Yeah, and this is kind of the side effect of having so many people locked together in hospitals right now, is that MRSA is going to explode.
Yeah.
So, you know, bacterial infections have been not very scary for about 100 years, They will be scary again this century, so we've got to keep working on new antibiotics or potentially even ways to eliminate these. How are we doing? 28 seconds left. Okay, so I think we set up the gel.
Yep.
Nearly, yep, once it solidifies, then we go and quantify next door. Bring those numbers back, then we add some dye to our samples and we look at them over there. So three quantification methods. We should know one way or another if the test works through these. 4, 3, 2, 1. Done.
MRSA. Staphylococcus. There we go. Strep is different from staphylococcus infections.
Hey, hey, Benj.
What?
Hey,
Hey.
hey,
Hey.
I can detect XOV
Is it?
difference.
Yeah, that's a difference.
That's a difference.
Yeah. That's what these are the ones.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it worked.
Let's see if we can get this on front of the camera. So, it's not entirely clear, and this is what they mean by turbidity not being great. But can you guys see a difference there between tubes, the first 5 tubes and the next 3? Hold on, my hand's causing a shadow. And... meh.
You can't see it.
Oh
no.
Okay.
You can't really see it.
This is why we keep them tight. Alright, so...
Take a quick photo of it up close.
Yeah. Alright.
Take a photo of it up close.
Oh, goddamn.
Can you put it down? I can see a difference.
I can see a difference too.
Yeah, take a mirror.
Sure.
Instagram that
Can
shit.
we get a like a nice bright light on it as well? I think that'll help.
Oh yeah, I'll get out my phone out.
Turn off the light here. I think that's going to cause more reflection than anything else.
There.
No, I'll turn it off. It's just not clear on the camera, is
It's
it?
not very. We can see it because our eyes are pretty good. I think this camera.
Yeah, I think that we're going to need to have something better than that, guys. That's not good enough. Okay.
But visually.
We can see it. I swear. But this is why I'm a little bit afraid about this. This is why it's a problem of us knowing that 1 through 5 are positive and 6 through 10 are negative.
Get excited about something, drop it.
That sums up exactly our lab. All right. Okay. So next step. Gel, is that hardened?
No, not yet.
No. Yeah. Okay. Yes.
Yeah, there is a difference.
There's a difference.
You can't see it with a normal camera because it's a bit.
Hold on. What if I try this?
It's too. Oh yeah, get it really close like that.
Yeah. Can you take a photo of that?
Yeah.
Actually, you hold it. You hold it with your phone.
Oh yeah. Should we get it against a background?
No, dude, it's just the camera is just not sensitive enough to.
Yeah, our eyes are sensitive.
I don't know. I think
Yeah, you could.
you can see it. You can see that.
Yeah.
That is turbid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah. All right. So the one is slightly more turbid than the other. That is, we tried the black background. That is not good enough for like, if we're just sort of like, I can see it, not good enough. So, 3 quantification methods. Let's try them.
Yeah.
Also, once we open the tubes, we're gonna have to go fast as well because contaminate. Or maybe we just have the flame.
This is the endpoint, right? We're not going to be using this for anything else.
It does say that once you open the tube, if something gets in there, it can start the reaction again.
Oh yeah.
And the polymerases are like if we can heat it to 80, then we can sort them out. I think just if you get a flame going when you load the gel, we'll be fine.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
It's still solidifying.
Still solidifying?
Yeah. It's still.
No worries.
Okay.
Okay. Oh yeah, much excite. I'm just gonna keep looking at this. Look, I am absolute. Okay. Oh wow. Oh, having it look here against the white light. Come back.
Yeah, there we
Oh
go.
my god. Okay, try to take a photo of that. Can you get your camera maybe?
Yeah.
Maybe my camera's just not good enough.
Okay.
God damn it! Why are cameras so bad at this?
I can't. There's no difference.
Okay, my mask is loose. Where? Oh wait, there's a bench's mask.
What?
It doesn't matter. We're mostly just trying to protect each other than like protect the lab. It's not loose enough to make breathing easily. I can tell you that.
That's good now.
That's good. No, a little bit of wobble. Just give it. Okay, it's good. It's good. You can do it. Just chuck some T80 in there first, though. Also, can I put this down? Can I? There we go. Yeah, I think if you just get a flame going as well, just to make sure that we don't accidentally start the reaction again.
Now, where do you put these so you can put them away?
I'll put them away. There we go. Mine is there. Oh, okie dokie. Shouldn't both of you be wearing gloves, not just one of yours? Great question. So, I mentioned this before. Okay, first of all, there are no actual viral samples here, so there's nothing here that can actually make us sick. The masks are mostly to protect each other, just in case one of us is an asymptomatic carrier. Second of all, when you use a keyboard in a public lab, other people are going to come and use your keyboard. So if you touch something nasty, and then use your gloves to touch the keyboard, the next person to touch it might get it on their hands. So, wherever possible, if you can have multiple people in a lab, one of them should not be wearing gloves and use the keyboard to help control the experiment.
I'm going to fill this thing up.
Furthermore, gloves are only useful insofar as they stop variables, and in a lot of experiments the gloves are either going to be a variable of their own or have no actual value in stopping variables. In this experiment, there are RNAs involved, therefore RNases are important, therefore anyone handling the stuff should be wearing gloves. I probably shouldn't have touched those tubes pulling them out of the machine, but fortunately it was just the outside of the tubes and it's at the end of the reaction. So, am I shouting? Sorry, the sound has been cutting out in a lot of other streams because of the mask, so if I'm shouting, I'm sorry. I'll try and be quieter. Let me know if I cut out though. PPE is indeed critical. PPE used incorrectly can be worse than no PPE at all. Remember that. Okay, can I awesome. And can I bring you over here to do the job?
We're going to load it here.
Yeah, we're just going to load it here so they can watch you.
Okay. Should I put the T80 on top of this thing?
Yeah, just put something there. Is that 10 times or 50 times?
1 times.
Okay, cool.
We don't have it 10 times.
Okay, just alright. You're right. You're not wrong. Do you want to take the tape off first? Or
Oh yeah, fuck.
this is gonna be a moist one. Alright. That's alright, mate. Sorry, if it was masking tape you would have seen it, but I have my sneaky invisible tape. Here, do this. Snip it. This is the best way.
Oh, snip it and then just pull.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go.
Yeah. And so you want to actually take it all off, so.
Oh yeah.
Because otherwise it might stop the charge. It happened to Henry the other day. He ran it with the tape.
Oh yeah.
And just it didn't move. We're like, what the fuck? And then we pulled it out. and we're like, oh, the tape's still on.
Wait, on the sides?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's not gonna work.
Oh, definitely not.
No ions can travel through tape. I don't. Actually, can they? Is it like dialysis tubing and that some's gonna pass through, or is it just?
But this is a different kind of plastic though.
It is a different type. But I'm like, is it kind of like it? I don't know.
No, definitely not.
Okay. Do you want to bring the bath across as well, so you can just load it straight into the bath?
Oh yeah. I filled up the bath already.
Yeah, that's okay. You can just move it over. Alright, are your gels bought or cast in-house? We just cast this gel 5 minutes ago. So, woo! Thank you, 3D Fusion, for remembering that. Alright, cool. Good on you, Benj. Looking good. Alright, remove the wings.
Oh god, this is my most hated part.
I'm going to grab you some dye.
Cool. I hate this so much.
You okay? Do you want me to do it?
No, I got it.
Nice.
You know how they say, like, just directly pull it up.
Yeah.
With these ones, you have to pull from the sides.
Oh no, I think if you put a finger on both sides like that and pull up directly, like that with your thumb and finger, that'll do it.
What's going on?
I just don't want to touch it because it's lithium bromide.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get you a paper towel. Yeah, we cast all of our own agarose gels, but because I've been scarred in the past, I don't actually cast my own SDS page gels.
No, SDS page gel.
Bugger that! Bugger that! If I can spend $5 on an SDS page gel, I absolutely will.
No, those things are a piece of shit.
All right.
Because it's 4 different types of gels.
Fuck that. Okay.
It's you've got the first top layer, which is like low density, high density, and then the rest is like this similar
Camera's
density.
down here. Yeah.
It's
yeah. So you have to layer it as you pour it. It's not cool. All right. Here's some of this.
So I'm gonna towel out my hair because my hair is in.
Good.
What kind of witchcraft is this 5-minute gel casting?
It's just agarose, man. You can run it under a tap in order to be able to cool it down faster.
Yeah.
This is an open source gel casting tray that we've made ourselves. It's made by a guy called Maker Toby. I'll bring it up real quick. Yep, here it is. I'll chuck this one in chat. So if you ever want to make your own of these, then you absolutely can do so. I'll chuck a link in there into all the chats. There you go. So yeah, we made this one ourselves. We cast the gel ourselves. Once it's all made up, casting the gel takes at most 5 minutes. Not including cooling time. You can add a 15 minutes in there for cooling. Okay. Ben, you ready to start adding the sample?
My gloves on.
Cool. Those are... Oh, we got the gloves back. Nice.
Yeah.
Whew. Okay. So, samples over here. I can give you a better tray for this. Yeah, here we go. Dude, it's so obvious. It's so obvious.
Yeah. Like to the eye, yeah.
Yeah, like to the naked eye, I know it's not showing up really clearly on the camera, but to the naked eye, we can see a clear difference between the positives and the negatives. So, quite excited for this gel, to be honest.
Would we add a dye to it? Shouldn't be a color change?
No, so it's a UV dye.
Oh, okay.
And apparently it only shows up on a cyber, like a special qPCR cyber detection thing.
Oh, okay. Don't worry about that then.
Yeah. So the colorimetric kit, which we now have 500 on the way, it will be viewable to the naked eye.
Okay, cool.
But it might have more false positives.
Okay.
Ladder.
Oh yeah, ladder. Just 1 KB?
I think 100.
100 BP. Oh yeah, we don't have much under 100 BP left.
Should be that.
I'm just putting this black thing underneath the wells so I can actually see the wells.
You're a very smart man.
No, someone taught me because... Okay, Mark, someone told me that.
Where's the ladder?
Ask Henry. I don't know.
God damn it, Henry.
Did he put him back?
Hello? Henry, where is it?
Well, we don't really need ladder if it's just gonna be a smear noise.
If it's in the fridge, I'm a scream.
Dude, if it's in the fridge, that's bad. Actually,
I'd still be okay, but like, I'd still be angry.
yeah, because you don't really want to, especially if it's pure.
Oh, there we go, found them.
Cool.
We got tons.
At 100 BP?
Yep.
Oh, cool.
I still have my Agri-5 ladder, so... Right? And you can just, like, you don't have to defrost it entirely.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Before you open up those lids, I'll get you a flame as well.
Oh yeah.
Okay, just be aware of that. Is that okay position?
Put it over here so then I'm not. So then I can do all do my work on this side and then I don't have to go over that side.
Let's get you a...
Well. Okay. So
That might get no. That might get
ladder.
no.
How much is ladder again?
2. 2
by
KB. 2 and 2. And then I'm going to start writing out the chart for the quantifications.
Yeah.
Leave it this way. No, I'm good.
We definitely need to clean up this lab.
Wait, later.
Later.
That's future Russ's problem.
That's future Benj and future Alex's problem.
Where's not allowed to? This will do.
Oh, excellent. You know what? I'm gonna fill this tank up a bit more. That's much better. Cool.
Sorry. Thanks, Alvina. Alright, go, because I need to go do these samples. Once you do the first, maybe start talking.
Yeah.
Sample 260, 280. And then quantity.
So I'll be in the office, Alex.
Thank you,
Just
Alvina.
let me know.
Will do. Thank you so much. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cool.
2 times sample.
10. Yep, 10. Blank. Times 2. Cool. So we blank. We do the gel. We add the dye. We look at it before we heat, and then we look at it again after we heat. Sample naked on turbidity. Gel. Nano drop. And dye. Necessary. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Try and keep it a bit closer to the flame if you possibly can. Yeah, good one. This is where the true patience comes in, guys. Hold on. There we go. Okie dokie. Looking good, man. Looking good.
Yeah, that's so distinct to me.
Yeah. Like, guys, the more we look at this, the more clear it is. The turbidity really is clear to the naked eye. But, that's not good enough, unfortunately. We want this to be something which, you know, you don't have any uncertainty about, so it needs to be really, really clear. So we're hoping that one of these other reactions will give us that certainty. Turbidity is a good start. It's great if you just want to be able to say, go home and isolate yourself, but we want to be able to say with 100% certainty, you are sick.
Boy.
Boy. Boy.
Boy.
Holy shit, are you doing that with the end in there?
Yeah.
Oh my god, the brains!
You told me that.
No, I didn't do it with, like, it stuck into the thing. That's impressive. I pull it up and then twist it down. I go over the edge. That's better, what you just did. It's the little techniques that count, guys.
It's the little things that count.
It's the tiny things.
Got my
Yeah.
sleeve
So
left.
there we go, sleeves. Goddamn sleeves. It's another example of where PPE can be worse than no PPE.
PPE, you ass.
Yeah.
Okay.
What are we actually up to?
I'm up to 5. So
Number 5.
I need to get at least some of the negative controls in.
Yeah. Cool. Probably start unzipping it from the other end now.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I'm going to put the ladder back.
Yeah, good for the ladder back.
Okay. Number 5. Number 6. Once you start doing number 8, I'm going to go Valvina.
Yeah.
And you can bring 9 and 10 to me once you're done.
Yeah, no problem.
Cool. Alright, so what else do I need? I need my blank. Up. I'll need my set decimers. I'm going to need a small pipette. And I'm going to need some more pipette tips. Which you've got them, so that's okay.
We've got another one over there.
Yeah, oh sweet. Okay, cool. I have all the things I need. Okay.
Cole, why? Is this your...
Callie, is this your procrastination? Have you saved us all yet or just come up with a better pizza topping?
pizza?
What do we grow here would be a good pizza topping? I guess some of the mushrooms?
Yeah.
Check out this beautiful mycelium from Lab Member Meow while we, check this out. So that's a, let's see if we get the lighting right on that. That's a little slice of mushroom in the middle there, and radiating out from the outside is the mycelial growth.
Alex, I just took a sample from 8. Is it fine if I just continue from there on?
You just took a sample from 8?
Yeah.
Just put it in well 8.
Oh, okay, sure.
I missed the lab. Aww. What's your assignment that you're working on, Callie? If you're in Sydney and the virus blows over, you can definitely come visit our lab. It's a public access lab. Anyone can come visit. Anyone can come learn science.
Yeah.
Or they can just watch it here and learn science. That's also fair.
Or they can derp around, like me.
Yeah. Hey, I learned just as much from you as you learned from me here. Let's be fair. Yeah, most of the other stuff in here wouldn't make good pizza toppings. Mostly bacteria and E. coli.
Yep. No.
Not very yummy. Alright, one more to go after that. I'm going to go grab Alvina.
Yeah.
I turn off the sun.
Go ahead. Take it.
Thanks, man. 1 sec. I'll grab another tray as well. There's too many mushrooms. Okay. Oh, this is no good either. 1 through 8?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Secondary teaching is what?
Secondary teaching science unit and lesson plan. Awesome! Learning to be a secondary high school teacher is the best calling you can do. Guys, so I'm going to be next door. Going to be using a device that Biofoundry can't afford to get a result that Biofoundry doesn't trust. Ben, can you explain to them why we don't trust nanodrops while I'll be back in a bit?
So nanodrop machines measure. We can infer from a nanodrop result. We can infer the amount of DNA in a sample we're trying to test. But at the same time, nanodrop results are very, very iffy, in the sense that you don't fully get the full quantification of your DNA. But scientists all the time just use the DNA the results from a nanodrop as the results for the amount of DNA they have. But we as scientists do not trust it at all. But we still, it's like a necessary evil we have to trust. Okay. Last one. Okay. So I'm setting this thing up now. I think you can see it. Nope. Okay. Well, we'll leave it at that. Our electrophoresis thing is over here. Our power cord and stuff. So I'm gonna move this whole tank over there. If you guys don't mind. Oh, you can see it. Good, good. Okay. So it's all lit up. Our machine is over here. baby. What else? Use our power pack. So the adage is, of course you're trying to make a current that runs from negative to positive because DNA is negatively charged. So, but the adage is black to red or you're dead. So, black is negative, red is positive on this machine. We'll put this up. Dead. On. Set voltage. Volts. We're getting our curtain of bubbles on each side, and it's running. So we'll run this for half an hour, and it should be done by then. Okay, I'm gonna go to Alex right now. Let's put a timer for 30 minutes. Put a timer on the computer. Blah, 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 blah. Cool. Max is right now in the other room using a night drop, so he'll be back soon.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Huggy Duggy. Hello, guys. So that didn't tell us anything of value.
Do not know if the reactives on the table are empty, but as they are not in ice, maybe the primers of the mice might crash?
If the reactives on the table are empty, yeah, don't worry. These are all mini prep buffers. So we keep all of our polymerases and stuff in the freezer. So don't worry about that, but great recommendation. Yeah, everything that could react is in the fridge. This is purple loading dye. This can go back in the fridge, but it doesn't need to worry about reacting. What speed you're running the gel at?
200.
Oh,
Should be done in 30 minutes.
I think we'll check it out pretty soon. But let's try taking these tubes and we'll stick them in here. Where are those other ones? They're over here. Okay, cool. Alright. Not a huge amount of volume left, but we'll just play around with them a little bit longer. We'll stick them in under here. And sunglasses? Oh, no sunglasses. There we go. Thanks again, Albina. Really appreciate it.
No problem. Another biologist here. That's why I told you to do it. Lol.
Cool.
Hold
on. Did you, oh, come up here. Cool. Alright.
The difference?
No, there's still no difference with no dye added.
Okay.
So let's try adding 1 microliter of ETBR each.
That's it. We've diluted, right?
Yeah, let's dilute it 1 in 10.
Yeah.
So I'll take 1 microliter, put it in 10 microliters, and then put those. I'll put it in 11.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Where's the ETBR? Now, where is a cube I can use?
Just use one of the micro. Oh no, just use one.
We still got some of that water. Nice. Alright, let's grab a P20, P50. Got 11. Where are those tips? Alright guys, we're almost done. Thanks so much for letting us know. I really appreciate it. Yeah, we're quite familiar with enzymes buggering out on us. So.
What kind of test are you preparing? A test based on antibodies?
A PCR-based test, but a type of PCR-based test that you may not have heard of before, which is called the LAMP test, which means loop-mediated isothermal polymerase chain reaction.
LAMP.
LAMP. Right.
Was that a meme last year? LAMP.
I love LAMP.
Yeah, I love LAMP.
I love LAMP's always been a meme.
I love LAMP.
What's going on over there?
Construction.
Oh, jeez. All right. Where's that ETBR? Just in the yellow thing there. Cool. Yeah. Lithium bromide still maligned as a carcinogenic, so.
Rip.
Okay. Now F this pipette. All right. Give it a quick vortex. Cool. And now we're just going to add 1 microliter to each of these. We're going to stop worrying about a sterile workspace now because we're at the point, just the end of the reaction.
Yeah.
Okay.
What kind of test?
We're going to have to change tips though.
I wish I were in you were in Sydney. I wish I were in Sydney. Seems like a nice initiative, this lab.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm just going to mix by pipetting up and down. We still may have to heat these up.
Yeah. Should we add the lithium bromide later on, after we split it? Or
After
not?
we what?
Because you're adding them now, we're going to heat it up, right?
Yeah, but I think we have to add that then heat, because it's got to have the heat to intercalate.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Do you want to heat that up to 95?
Oh, yeah.
So we'll have a look before and after heating.
How do you change the temperature?
Press the other button.
Press the which button?
The like loop button there. That's it. Nice.
Let's max it to 200. No.
Oh,
But
dear.
200 degrees.
No, don't do that.
Let's go. Let's go 200 and 105.
Cool.
Oh, here.
There's 3 tubes.
This reminds me a lot when I was working at the genetics department at my university back during my Bachelor of Science. Haha. You just finished yours last year, Alex?
My bachelor's?
Of science, yeah.
I finished the year before, but I graduated last year.
Ah,
So-
okay. Yeah.
And the old Bachelor of Commerce too, because why not?
I've just finished my Bachelor of Science.
Yes. Genetics department back. So what sort of genetics were you doing back in the genetics department? That sounds fun. Alright. I hope you guys can't hear that hammering, because I certainly can. Alright, that's 5 done. 5 to go.
Ooh, reading for a master's in biomedicine.
Oh, damn!
Damn.
Damn! That's some fancy degree right there. What are you doing with it now? He's got yeah, MSci even in his name. Greetings from an MSci in biomedicine. Hello. Greetings from a bachelor in commerce science, I guess. And a master's degree in My Dad Told Me So. And a doctorate in the streets.
Doctors in the streets and in the sheets.
I think I saw that from Terry Pratchett.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He grew up in the school of My Dad Told Me So, and in the academy of the local kids beat it into me.
Oh, actually, right now I'm unemployed. Here in Spain it's hard to find work.
Oh, I'm sure, dude.
Rip.
If you have a local bioscience lab, maybe you could try and mimic our experiments. That could be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on. Yeah. The differences in volume are annoying too. I'm gonna just tap it down. we're getting to the point of the experiment where the results are less trustworthy because we've sort of we've taken out various samples for various analyses and stuff. So this is mostly for our own benefit at this point. I wouldn't take anything too much away.
This is just for fun.
Yeah, this is just for fun. I'll include all of this in the write-up. But what I think is going to really matter coming out of us in the next couple of days, guys, and what you should keep an eye on is our the collaboration we've done with another lab. So keep an eye out for that. You'll find out first on our write-up online, and then afterwards on the Facebook and stuff. All right, last one. Okay, so the first thing we'll do with these is have a quick look at them under the UV light. See if they've changed. See if the DNA is intercalated. What do you think? I think they're in a different color already.
Yeah, I know.
Dude.
Yeah, they are.
They're already a different color!
Okay, it's fine. Just first, let's see.
Alright, let's get a photo of that first. And also, let's not, why is this always so much harder to see with the camera?
No, that's gonna be visible.
Dude, that's gonna be so visible. I bet it. Oh, that's so much clearer. Holy moly. That's, okay. Have a look there, guys. These will all be on the results later. And
oh!
I'm not sure. I don't know how clear this is. I'll try it in front of the camera with these.
During the quarantine, I've been doing streams about SARS-CoV-2 to run the number of lives that runs like fire through social media.
Oh, dude, good on you. Thank you.
Doing the God's work.
Yeah, we're trying to do a similar thing, but with a little bit more of just lab work. But like seriously, we need more people like you doing what you're doing. So, I'm gonna try to give you a return follow soon, so I can see you, and also figure out a hosting thing so I can host you later, dude. That sounds exactly like the kind of thing we want to work with. Benj, I can see this with the naked eye.
Me too.
I can see this with guys, I can see the result with the naked eye. That is very exciting. Let's have a look under the UV light. I don't think we need, and then we'll heat it while we look at the gel. Alright, sunglasses. Sunglasses. No, sunglasses. Hello. I'm getting very sweaty now. Where are they? Why do I keep putting stuff down in the wrong place? Here it is. Okay, sorry, that was entirely my bad.
It's right in front of you.
Alright, okay. Hold on. Don't forget the glasses. Alright. Look, that's definitely also showing off.
I can't.
So, yeah, I know you can't look at it. Hold on, I need to actually charge that camera. Is this camera got me charging it? It does not. Alright then, go out of the room.
Yeah, okay, going.
I'm just gonna raw dog a photo over here. Can you guys see over here? Nice. Alright. Sunglasses on. Exposed skin away. Get these sleeves up. Alright. Doing this at home, kids. Take away the protective skin. Alright, that's not helping at all because
That's super bright.
it's super bright, so I need a filter. Where's my filter? Orange filter? There you are. Look, you can see it with the naked eye, but it's not that clear on the camera that it's a different fluorescence. Again, that's quite clear, but it's not clear enough. I think the part of the problem is that the ETBR is a bit too bright.
Oh yeah, don't worry. Yeah, it's fine.
So I don't think we need to heat these though, dude. I think we can show it's intercalating already. All right, can you grab the light?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and get a better picture with a better black background here. Because it is really clear. Maybe, what color is best to give a red, to see a red against? Is it just black, or could I do like a yellow or something?
Or a blue?
A blue might be the best color. Nah, actually blue's worse.
Oh.
That's silver. That's pretty cool.
That's yeah. That's better.
Alright, let's try silver vacuum.
Yeah, that's better.
Way better. Okay, sick. Alright, guys. Last analysis of the day is going to be the gel. Has that run enough?
That's too much of the timer though.
What's the timer on?
We're 10 minutes.
Alright. I'm gonna go have another sip of coffee.
Yeah.
5 more minutes, and then we'll look at the gel.
We'll be back in 10.
Alright, okay, guys, that'll be the final part of the stream. I'll be right back up. Don't forget to follow, like, subscribe, find our other stuff, all that good thing. See you soon. Alright,
You can see
good
it.
to go, guys. Hello. PPE back on. Ben's just gonna wear some gloves. I'm out. Oh, I got one. I got two left. Oh wait, I put some gloves on too. Ugh. Ugh. And then clean up. This one's gonna stay on the bench. Ugh. Over here. Okay. Hey guys, final result time. Just to pre-register our hypothesis, what we're expecting is that we're hoping to see a whole bunch of a big sphere in lanes 1 through 5 next to the ladder, and then basically nothing except maybe a primer dimer in the final lane. Maybe something around the 50 to 100 base pair in the next 5 lanes. So we'll try and show you a photo. It's going to be quite hard. We're hoping to set up a thing so the PC can see the gel live, but we haven't managed to get that infrastructure in place yet. So sorry about that, but we'll try and show you a camera phone photo in the time being. As well as you'll get to see our reaction, of course, so you'll know if it's good or bad. Is this now off? Next bench. Do you want to do the honours of looking at it?
Sure.
Cool. Grab the sunnies.
Oh, there we go.
And your camera.
Yeah.
Get rid of the air bubbles.
Lurk.
Lurking. Alright, and then a filter. Very, very DIY setup, as you can see there, guys. And I'm going to go over here, and Ben's just going to take a photo. I'll turn the lights off. Alright. Sunglasses? Good man?
Yep.
What do we got? What have we got?
Oh, baby, a triple.
Yeah? Is it good?
Dude, it's more than fucking good. Oh, my. Oh, no.
It's killing me, Ben!
Oh, wait.
Oh,
Wait. Oh, wait.
Wait. Bring the camera back around. This is why looking at things on the camera is hard. Pull it back a bit.
Oh, good. Now it's still bright as hell.
Alright, so we'll just try with the lights on, it might work better. There you go, guys. Oh, there we go. Lanes 1 through 5 with very, very positive sample. Lanes 6 through 10 with nothing in there except the primer dimer. Exactly as we expected. So, Kane, the write-up will be available tonight. This is not the write-up for day 2. Day 2 write-up is still being approved by our external lab collaborator. So, I'll do a write-up for this experiment 3. As a reminder, this is not a complete test. This shows that it works on DNA, does not show that it works on RNA. So, don't get too excited yet. We've still got a while to go. But big thanks to Ben for helping me out. Big thanks to the entire team who's helped design, make sure everything's running smoothly. Lawyers, project managers, everyone is helping us out. Everyone's volunteering at the moment, so huge appreciation. And finally, I just want to do a big shout out to the designer of these primers, because clearly we weren't the ones to actually do this. So I'm just going to bring this up on the main screen before I go. Main overlay. So as a reminder, foundry.bio to find our website. Got these gloves off, so I'm not handling the keyboard with gloves. Whoops. So then COVID-19 lamp test. Scroll down here. If you want to find our write-up, it's just above step 1. You can click this first one here to access the folder, and this one here to access the write-up. But as a quick shout out, we want to thank there's a few authors on this one. Yin Hao Zhang. Thank you, Yin Hao Zhang. Nelson Odawa. Jin Zhong. Lu Sun. Raphael Oharu Niharaba. Hong Ping Wei. And Nathan A. Tanner. So thank you to these authors right here. Without them, we would be still scrounging around in the dust trying to design our own primers. So primer set 3 as well as primer set 2, thanks to these guys. Yet to try primer set 2. So and yet to try Primaset 3 with RNA, so that's the next step. And we'll be following up on that later today. So thank you everyone for the live stream. Wonderful to see you. Don't get too excited yet, but very, very, very promising day today. So thank you everyone. Don't forget to follow, and we'll probably see you sometime either later in the week or early next week. If you can copy the doc in chat, that'd be great. All right, I'll do that real quick. Give me a sec. So link address 1. So follow the first one to gain access. Link address 2. Follow the second one to get. Control A, backspace. Follow the second one to gain access to the actual file. All right, guys. Pleasure hanging out with all of you. I'm going to quickly find that guy in the comments who's also streaming this stuff. And is that George Cano MSC? I'm going to catch you in a bit. I'm going to send you a message about hosting you.